All opinions are those of the participants making them and are not an endorsement of any position, program, religion, or political affiliation. 𝐓𝐺's Corner is for information, observations, and entertainment. I ask that you like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And yeah, just for my meal.
I definitely
And
believe that.
but it to me, it was an experience. I told them we were going there because I felt that God gave me another chance to live my life in this next chapter in a different manner and live for me and not live for everyone else. And so um, at one point we went down to the pool, had a really great time, and that's all they wanted to do was stay at the pool because they were flirting with some guys and stuff like that.
Were they single, or
Yeah,
were they
they were single. They were single, and which was fine if that's what you want to do. But uh, you could still do that for a little bit of time, and then let's go, explore or do the stuff that we actually paid for.
Yeah, that could be I can see that being
Oh,
an issue.
I don't know if the guys were single, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because
I just
well,
know that
they were
all
single
of
for
us
the
were
they were
single.
single for the trip. Let's leave it at
Yeah. I mean, it was really nice. We got to, do things that we wouldn't have normally done. Nothing out of the ordinary. Well, one wanted to do something they weren't supposed to do, but I was supposed to keep that in Vegas and it stays in
that.
Vegas.
Okay, I
Um,
got you.
but you had when we went through I spent a little too much money, but it was an experience. We went through the casinos, and the dress I had on was uh, people were hollering and trying to chase me down type thing.
Okay,
But
okay. So
I still felt that I
you
was
had your
there to have a
stripper
good time.
uniform on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I sure did. But everything was covered, but I had it on.
All
And,
right,
and
all right.
it was holding me. It was holding me.
As
But
long as you
it's
wasn't
just the
wearing
fact that
pasties.
it's just the fact that when you was reading that stuff or some of that stuff happened to me, you have the people who someone would get left back or um with Apple's back. I wanted to make sure we did stuff that she still can walk, and we had time to rest, and we had the time to, what I'm saying, we could still have a good time without her feeling guilty that, she had some medical issues at the time, because Vegas is nothing but a bunch of walking,
Oh, I
you know.
know. I
Yeah.
know. You
And
see it
so
on
I wanted
TV.
her to still have fun, and I still wanted them to have fun. Overall, we still had a good time, and we still wound up speaking to each other. But um, they
That's what I
really
was
got
about
to
to
see,
ask.
yeah, they really got to see the old Tawana. My new BFF got to really experience the old Tawana um, in a new way, because instead of me flat out cussing them out about me losing my money because y'all didn't want to go to certain things that we paid for. I just kept quiet. I went,
Oh,
really
I
quiet.
know you was upset.
So if I went quiet, I was upset. But like I said, it was a good time. But you're right, rules are rules. Certain things you're not allowed to take away from your trip. It's between y'all. You still need to respect each other. You still should do stuff. You should not do stuff that you're going to regret later on. And as a friend, you need to make sure we keep each other in check, without being disrespectful to each other. And I think we managed to do that.
Okay, okay, that's definitely what's up. I'm gonna ask Miss Kim, have you ever been on a girls trip?
No, I have not.
Do you plan on going on one?
No, I plan not to.
How about you? How about you, Miss Summer?
Sorry, I got a mouthful of food. Yes, I did. I went on a girls/cousins trip to the Bahamas for a carnival.
How did that turn out?
It was wonderful. We had a wonderful time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Did anybody get white girl wasted?
Well, we planned everything out in advance. We pretty much knew what we were going to do, but we went in there just opened, just to experience the island, to being Carnival to the only thing that just hearing, through the conversation, things that may stick out would be we did talk to each other about somebody always watching our drinks. We got up. Somebody would go to the bathroom with each other, certain things like that, just watching each other's back because we didn't know, we had never been there as far as like on a trip like that. So there was a couple of things as far as like safety wise that we all looked out for each other for, but for the most part, we were open to experience like as much as the island had. So we had a ball. It was really, really nice.
Okay. Did you eat some conch salad?
Yeah, I got a video of the man making it for me from scratch.
That's
So
what's
yes,
up.
I did.
That's what's up. A guy, he's no longer with us, but a guy I went to college with said, Pearl, you remember Z, right? You remember my boy Z from the Bahamas when I was at Benedict?
Yes.
Said he was the one that made us conch salad, and I was hooked after that. Every time I go somewhere, if I go to Miami or go wherever, I'm getting some conch salad because that's
Savannah does a really good one.
that's what's up. But the difference is that a lot of times you hear of a lot of girls going together and they come back apart. So I don't talk to that person because she did that, or one of y'all done got white girl wasted and you had to drag them back to the room, or one of them went off with some dude and y'all worried about them 3 days later and they just show up after y'all lost your minds, and all that stuff does happen. Don't act like it don't.
Yeah, that's what I had to keep in Vegas.
But it's happening. Well, number two, I'm gonna go on to number two, money talk, and we just talked. You talked about it a little bit, Pearl, but money talk. What's the real budget? The number one friendship killer. It's easy to say just be sensible, but one person's sensible and another's OMG, that's my rent. Getting brutally honest about finances is the most important chat that you'll have. Now, this happens with guys, but it happens more with women because y'all all got that broke ass friend that want to
Yep.
go. She got a champagne budget. She got a champagne taste, but she got a 40 ounce of old gold budget.
No, Kool-Aid budget.
Yeah. So a lot of
But
times,
you saying that we actually, it was 4 different levels with our, friend group where when we went, but we had um, one that just felt that she can spend whatever because she had a friend's credit card. So she was trying to hang with us, be there with us. One was like, well, I'm on a low budget. I don't think that's too much, or I can't do this, I can't do that. In the beginning, when you go on a trip, you try to inform, whether it's male or female, you try to inform the people of, well, at least I did, of how much things are going to cost, where we're going to go. I tried to do Groupon, to make sure we
oh
didn't spend
yeah,
a lot of money on our activities, and we tried to, when we bought our meals, if we didn't eat it all, that was our lunch or our breakfast. If you didn't have an all exclusive situation going on, you try to be, budget friendly, but you have to
definitely.
realize if you really cannot afford to spend any money of any of that caliber, especially where you're going, because it also depends on where you're going, then you don't need to go.
But people have what's called FOMO, the fear of missing out. And
Yeah. But
and
you're
what
fair missing out, and then you're gonna be homeless when you get back.
I wouldn't
You
say
know,
homeless, but yeah, I got you. I
I,
got
I'm
you.
being honest with you. That was 2 years ago, and I'm still paying for it
Oh, I
today.
I understand. But that tells us about the importance of budgeting ahead of time, saying this is
Right.
hey, I'm
But see,
I'm
I
on
thought I
board.
was budgeting, and I did. My biggest problem is when Apple was on this particular machine and it looked like she was ready to hit, I kept feeding it for her. So
Oh, yeah,
that's
they,
where
they
I went wrong.
they got you. But at least you know At least you know you did it because something that
Yeah,
you did and not somebody else.
right.
What usually happens is there's always one or two friends that's like,
Thanks for watching. This is the man with the golden voice, the lady's choice, and of course, smooth as a Rolls Royce, saying, never make love by the garden gate. Though love is blind, the neighbors ain't.